Welcome to our exploration of 15 national parks where climate change is making visits difficult. In this video, we'll delve into the various ways that climate change is impacting some of the most cherished natural landscapes in the United States. From melting glaciers and increased wildfires to shifts in vegetation and the rising sea levels, these parks are facing unprecedented challenges that affect both their ecosystems and visitor experiences. Join us as we highlight these pressing issues and shed light on the urgent need for conservation and awareness. 1. Melting glaciers. The once colossal glaciers that adorned parks like Glacier National Park and Mount Rainier National Park are rapidly diminishing. These majestic ice formations are not only breathtaking but also crucial to the park's ecosystem. As they melt, the landscapes drastically alter, affecting both the scenery and the water resources that many species depend on. Visitors expecting to witness the grandeur of these glaciers are often met with disappointment. Moreover, the loss of glaciers can lead to reduced water flow, impacting everything from fish habitats to human water consumption. 2. Increased wildfires. Yosemite, Sequoia, and Kings Canyon National Parks are witnessing more frequent and intense wildfires. These fires, fueled by drier conditions and higher temperatures, are not only a threat to the stunning landscapes but also to visitor safety. The smoke from these fires can degrade air quality, making it difficult for visitors to breathe and enjoy their time in the parks. Moreover, park closures due to wildfires are becoming more common, disrupting plans and diminishing the overall park experience. 3. Drought conditions. In the Southwest, prolonged droughts are becoming the new norm. Parks in this region struggle with water availability, not only for wildlife but also for visitors. The parched landscapes can make it challenging to find drinking water or enjoy water-based recreational activities. For wildlife, these conditions can be dire, leading to decreased populations and disrupted ecosystems. Visitors are advised to prepare for limited water supplies and altered landscapes when planning their trips. 4. Extreme heat. Death Valley and Joshua Tree National Parks are experiencing rising temperatures that make outdoor activities dangerous during the summer months. The scorching heat can be overwhelming, with temperatures often soaring to life-threatening levels. This extreme heat not only deters potential visitors but also poses serious health risks for those who dare to brave the conditions. Hiking and exploring become arduous tasks, with the constant threat of heat exhaustion looming over every step. 5. Changes in vegetation. Shifts in temperature and precipitation are altering plant communities within these parks. Some plant species struggle to survive, while others expand their range, leading to a change in the landscape's appearance and biodiversity. This alteration can impact the park's entire ecosystem, affecting the animals that rely on specific plants for food and habitat. Visitors may find that familiar landscapes have changed, with new plant species taking root and others disappearing altogether. 6. Impacts on wildlife. Climate change is disrupting wildlife migration patterns, breeding cycles, and habitat availability. For example, the pika in Rocky Mountain National Park is facing significant challenges as its habitat becomes less suitable. These changes threaten the balance of the ecosystem and can lead to a decline in animal populations. Visitors hoping to catch a glimpse of these animals may find their chances diminished as wildlife struggles to adapt to the changing environment. 7. Sea level rise. Coastal parks like Everglades and Acadia are facing the threat of rising sea levels. This phenomenon is not only eroding coastlines but also threatening entire ecosystems and park infrastructure. The beauty of these coastal parks is at risk, with trails and visitor centers facing potential damage from encroaching waters. Visitors may need to adjust their expectations and itineraries as certain areas become inaccessible or altered due to the rising seas. 8. Increased storm intensity. More frequent and intense storms are becoming a norm, causing damage to park infrastructure, trails, and natural resources. These storms can lead to closures and disruptions for visitors, who may find themselves unable to access certain areas or enjoy planned activities. The unpredictability of the weather can make planning a trip to these parks challenging, with the potential for sudden storms altering travel plans and affecting visitor safety. 9. Changes in snowpack. Mountainous parks are experiencing a reduction in snowpack, which impacts water availability and winter recreation opportunities. This decline in snow can affect everything from skiing and snowboarding to the water supply for surrounding communities. Visitors may find winter activities limited, with less snowfall leading to shorter ski seasons and reduced opportunities for snow-based recreation. The changing snowpack also impacts the park's ecosystem, affecting species that rely on snow for survival. 10. Ocean acidification. Coastal parks with marine ecosystems are affected by ocean acidification, which threatens coral reefs and shellfish populations. This change can have a ripple effect, impacting the entire marine food chain and altering the underwater landscape. Visitors interested in marine life may find fewer opportunities for snorkeling or diving, as the vibrant coral reefs and diverse marine species face significant challenges. The beauty of these underwater ecosystems is at risk, with ocean acidification posing a threat to their continued existence. 11. Spread of invasive species. Climate change can make parks more susceptible to invasive species, which can outcompete native plants and animals. This invasion can disrupt the delicate balance of the park's ecosystem, leading to a decline in native species and altering the landscape. Visitors may find the flora and fauna they expect to see replaced by invasive species, changing the park experience and diminishing the sense of wonder that these natural spaces are known for. 12. Impacts on air quality. Increased wildfires and pollution can worsen air quality in and around parks, impacting visitor health. Breathing in smoke and pollutants can lead to respiratory issues, making it difficult for visitors to enjoy their time in the parks. This decline in air quality can deter potential visitors, who may choose to avoid parks experiencing significant pollution. Those who do visit are advised to take precautions, such as wearing masks or limiting outdoor activities during times of poor air quality. 13. Challenges for park management. Park managers face increasing challenges in adapting to climate change and protecting park resources. The need to balance conservation efforts with visitor access becomes more complex as climate change impacts intensify. Managers must develop strategies to address these challenges, from implementing fire management plans to protecting vulnerable species. Visitors may notice changes in park operations and policies as managers work to address the impacts of climate change and ensure the park's sustainability. 14. Visitor safety concerns. Extreme weather events and changing environmental conditions can pose safety risks to visitors. From sudden storms to extreme heat, these conditions can catch visitors off guard and lead to dangerous situations. It's essential for visitors to be aware of these risks and take necessary precautions, such as checking weather forecasts and staying informed about park conditions. The unpredictability of climate change means that visitors must be prepared for a range of scenarios when planning their trips to these national parks. 15. Loss of iconic features. The loss of glaciers, iconic trees, and other natural features can diminish the visitor experience and sense of wonder. These features are often a significant draw for tourists, and their disappearance can lead to disappointment and a sense of loss. Visitors may find that the landscapes they once marveled at have changed, with familiar features altered or gone entirely. The sense of awe that these parks inspire is at risk, with climate change threatening the very elements that make them so special. Here are 15 national parks facing these challenges. 1. Glacier National Park. Melting glaciers and changing ecosystems. 2. Yosemite National Park. Increased wildfires and drought. 3. Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks. Wildfires and giant sequoia tree mortality. 4. Death Valley National Park. Extreme heat and drought. 5. Joshua Tree National Park. Drought and impacts on Joshua trees. 6. Rocky Mountain National Park. Melting glaciers and Pika decline. 7. Everglades National Park. Sea level rise and changing water patterns. 8. Acadia National Park. Sea level rise and coastal erosion. 9. Mount Rainier National Park. Melting glaciers and changing snowpack. 10. Grand Canyon National Park. Drought and heat stress. 11. Yellowstone National Park. Changes in thermal features and wildlife. 12. Olympic National Park. Changes in snowpack and coastal erosion. 13. Saguaro National Park. Drought and impacts on saguaro cacti. 14. Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Changes in forest composition and pest outbreaks. 15. Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. Volcanic activity and changing ecosystems.